Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Hope everybody is doing well this evening.
Mom, some good news.
What's the good news?
So try to forget about the scary things.
Okay,
Trying to forget.
that's good news.
Also, how the kind of news, but bad news, or it's probably like a question. So, what is the iPad to come?
Tomorrow.
Oh, that's quick.
I know it's quick.
So we should try the iPad by tomorrow.
Hi, Adonis.
I wonder what apps are to be on there.
I think it's the same one that it's like very similar to the one that you had.
But tell them about the iPad.
Her iPad broke, so I had to order another iPad.
Yeah, and
I still have a
what if I
broken
take
coffee
too
pot, but we got a new
much
iPad.
space if I don't have my iPad?
You know why? Because they're not that expensive. I think it was $40. And I'd rather her have her own with the protective thing than her playing around with mine. Anyway. And hers is for kids, and it's got all those little games on it, like the kids could play. It's fine. Anyway. First person here is Lucinda, general for the week. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Cause for celebration comes in around work, school, or business, and feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. No longer holding yourself back, life is moving forward. Nat, love coming in. Walk away from, disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And then you may have a new journey that leads to commitment sometime between maybe spring and summer. And it could be with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, although exploring your options could lead you to success. Slow and steady wins the race, but new opportunity may be coming in the spring. Shonda for next week. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life moves forward. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Oh, excuse me. Feeling ambitious and persistent, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to, and negativity moves into the past. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Glossy, general. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. You may have choices and options around social activity. Money comes in, finances improve. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders and life begins to move forward towards greener pastures. Maybe planning travel, old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Hi, Mel. Be wise for today. Be wise for today. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. Listen to your intuition and success comes in. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Perseverance pays off. Money comes in, finances improve. And then you may feel like the hard work that you put into work, school, or business does not go unnoticed. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Aries sun for the next 24 hours. Perseverance pays off and success comes in. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. You may have a wish that comes true. You could be spending time with a Libra. Slow and steady wins the race, but life moves forward. Not bad. Not bad. Pallavi, love. Pallavi, love. Exploring your options around love leads to success, and expressing your wants and feelings Wants, needs, feelings, and setting boundaries leads to success. A wish comes in that makes you happy around your love life moving forward, maybe with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Excuse me. You also have a fire sign that could be coming in that makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Success comes in when you're clear about your wants and needs. Cosmic, you were right with the Marriott. Got back. Oh, nice. How will the interview go? I applied at multiple roles and got rejected, fixed my resume, and finally got a call. Excellent. I think that I think you'll be able to get a job. That's great. It looks like it could be a good opportunity too. Good opportunity for money to come in with long-term success that could have, like, you could climb the ladder or like get promoted. Pretty good, pretty good. Shonda, there was a lady with a stack of papers knocking on my door today. It's something that I need to be worried about. Oh my God. I don't think it is. No, I don't think it is. Liz, general between me and Pisces. You have cause for celebration coming in, and the solution to a problem is in front of you. You listen to your intuition, life moves forward. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. Things look pretty well functioning and successful right now. Liz, for the next 24. Success may come in around work, school, or business, and areas of your life that have been slow to move forward may now start to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Pretty good. Oh, you did get the car. Oh, excellent. Good. Congratulations. Good, good, good. C11, love. If you're currently dating someone, you have cooperation and compromise brings life back into balance and things should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you may have air coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but Libra comes in the strongest. Exploring your options leads to success. Be clear about your wants and needs, and your love life should be moving forward this spring. Susie, general love reading for the next few weeks. Over the next couple of weeks, you've got new opportunities may be coming in. You could be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have a love coming in or a love offer coming in, and then somebody from the past may be returning. You have success coming in around your love life moving forward. You also could have Earth here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Happiness comes in around love when you explore your options, and don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love. Cosmic, I accidentally told Emily about the pay at GS. She's my ex-director. Will this backfire? No, I think it'll be fine. Dr. Sony, general overall. You have money coming in, finances are improving, and a new job or business opportunity could be coming in. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past, and life could change for you for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. And then you may have something nice happening around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. You also may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Jazzy, am I going to get hired at UCLA? I interviewed today. think so. Yeah, I think you will be hired. You got a good shot at it. It looks pretty good. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Okay. I think you're going to get that job. I think it's going to be a good opportunity too. Red, why is the short dude at the store always watching? Just curious. So I don't know what the store is. Is it like a convenience store? You know, it's weird. I don't know why a convenience store would read like this, but it's almost like, almost kind of like a local bar. Like people stop in, friendly, kind of get to know one another, curious, interesting, like almost like a hangout. So I don't know if he watches because he's curious about you, he's interested, maybe he sees you a lot. But it's funny, like it kind of reads like almost like a local bar. Like that's why I think it's a convenience store. I don't know, weird. But like it doesn't seem like it's like a grocery store or a big store, is it? Like it seems like very like local, like neighborly. Anyway, I don't think it's a bad thing. I just think he may be a little nosy. T's energy towards me. I feel like she's been extra annoyed by me because I've been so short with her and only talk to her about work stuff. I think it bothers her. I'm pretty sure it does bother her. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't like it. You know, it's almost as if she's kind of feeling rejected in a weird way. And it's her ego is hurt. See, she really wants to be more important than she is, which is sad because like she can be more important. Like it's not even like everybody's important, but like she does. It's really the way she feels about herself that's like she's reflecting out. There's no reason why she has to have this weird energy with you because there's no like, we're all working for the same company. We all want the company to be successful. It's not like you're working against one another. So her like being in competition with you, she can't compete with you, but she doesn't have to compete with you. But she can't get out of that mindset of like feeling like she's not as good as you or not as important as you or and now you're not really paying her any mind, and that drives her even more crazy because it almost makes her feel like it almost kind of proves her own point. But you're not being short with her because of who she is. It's because of the way she's been acting over the last X amount of months. Yeah, she's done this to herself. So you know what? She's got to figure it out. But yeah, she doesn't like it. It does bother her. She wants to be liked. And I don't think that people like specifically dislike her, but I don't think that people like her the way she wants to be liked. And that's, it's her problem. Oh my God, Jazzy, I know. Well, hopefully this time you'll get it. It's so, oh my God, it's like everything's a struggle, right? Raymond, I asked my boss for a raise today. Will I get it? What do you say? I think you can wind up getting it, yeah. Alex, hello, general for the next 3 months. Disappointments heal and move into the past and life begins to move forward. Something happens that makes you happy around life moving forward and your perseverance is paying off. Maybe spending time with a Virgo or a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could be planning travel. Peach, will I live in the city that I'm in by next year? Yeah, if that's something that you want, yeah, you could make that happen by next year. David, for the next 7. New beginnings on the horizon lead to success, and you have choices and options coming in around social activity. Money comes in, finances improve, maybe spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, maybe planning travel. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Make sure you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Anxiety eases and life begins to move forward. Ruchi, what's coming in next in love? Ruchi, you have a wish that may come true around your love life moving forward with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have water here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but success comes in and things could move forward to a place where you're feeling relief. You'll have choices and options, so explore your choices and options, but life is moving forward successfully and you might be feeling better compensated, could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, but it also may be that personal relationships are starting to function better, which is a good thing. Jazzy, sorry I've been broke since I got fired my last job, but I appreciate, oh, you don't have to apologize. I totally understand. I totally get it. Thank you, thank you. I'm really hoping, I keep saying it, but the energy for this year is really great for a lot of people to advance, dig yourself out of a hole, get the job done, put yourself in a place that's much better. The energy this year is really, it's really good. So let's see what happens. I'm Lourdes. Will I get to go to Sicily in April? I think you will be able to go in April, yeah. Michelle, general in the near future regarding love. When it comes to love, cut away people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Anything that's been like dysfunctional, let it move into the past. Be careful with the 3 of Cups in reverse that you don't find yourself in a third-party situation. If you did, it would be disappointing. So make sure whoever you're with is single when you get with them, if you're not with anyone right now. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a new journey on the horizon and life is moving forward, maybe later this spring. And it could be with new energy that comes in. Could be in the month of May or around May, and it may be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Don't look back on the past. Raymond, why is the guy across the street from me always looking at me crazy, like trying to intimidate me? What's his issues? He's old enough to be my dad. You know what it is? He's tough. He's a tough guy. You know what it is? It's like he doesn't know a lot about you. He doesn't know who you are or know any of details. And he's curious and he thinks that he's like he wants to know what's going on, or he wants you to know that he's there. It's almost like, you know what it reminds me of? Like a dog peeing on a tree. Like, this is my tree. Yeah, just ignore him. Just ignore him. Because it's not personal. It would be anybody that lived across the street from him. He would be like that. Like, he wants to know what's going on. Like, he's important. You know what I mean? Like, I need to know what's going on here. You don't need to know shit. Just ignore him. What a dope. Bernard, general reading, meaning of Virgo. General reading for March. In March, you have anxiety eases and moves into the past. Money comes in, finances improve. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. You could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and that may make you feel relief. You have plenty of money headed your way. Not bad. Anthony, update. When will I get the offer letter from Mr. M? What do you see? You may get the offer letter within the next 2 weeks or so. Yeah, you have success coming in around life moving forward. Listen to your intuition. Good luck comes in, no longer holding yourself back. You may receive good news within the next couple of weeks. Oh, Jazzy, please, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to have it. It's okay to be anxious. That's why I'm here. What do you think? That I've never been like that? Oh my God, my friend. So the reader that we used to see, she used to have an office right here in town, like not far from here. And then she had another one in New Jersey. And my friend was a cop in the city. So a lot of times she would make an appointment with her and she would just come over the bridge and she would go right into New Jersey and go for an appointment. So she goes for an appointment on Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. And then I had made an appointment for Friday. So she knows I'm going Friday, so she calls back and she makes an appointment for Friday. She was just there Tuesday. So we go into the it was at like a little cafe, and the woman that reads it, she's like, "What are you doing here? I just saw you." She's like, "I'm coming back. I need to talk to you." And she's like, "You don't need to be back. You you're just here. I just saw you on Tuesday." And she's like, "I made an appointment. You have to see me." She's like, "I have nothing else to tell you." And my friend's like, "Yeah, you do." She stayed for the appointment. She had the appointment. Do you know what my reader says? She says, because I've been to readers, actually people that used to work at that cafe, where they would say you don't really need to go more than once every 3 months. And I guess that could be true, right? Because, if you're waiting for a job to come in, or if you're looking to move, or you're buying a house, you got to give it some time, right? I mean, we see in this chat, sometimes we get the same person asking the same question 3 times a day. I don't personally care, but like, it doesn't bother me how many times somebody asks the same question, especially if they're paying. You ask how many times you want. It doesn't bother me. I get it, because I get it. I get what that feeling is like, because I've had it before. And what my reader would say, she's like, "That's why I don't turn people away, because sometimes people just need it, like, to cope with their everyday life." And I totally understand that. Like, I wouldn't want to be turned away if I said, if I had an appointment on Tuesday and went back on Friday, I would want you to see me. Anyway. I've been broke lately. I just don't have money for that. But I haven't been there since like over the summer. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go soon. Anyhow. Oh, it's a grocery store? Because it felt like a small store. Like, the way it felt was kind of like this local convenience store that I have near me, which I haven't even been in years. But it just felt like small, local, like people know each other, or the same people go in all the time, and it's kind of familiar faces, even if you don't know each other. You've seen that person. If you see them somewhere else, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, I know that person from the store." Yeah, I'm surprised it's a grocery store. Anyhow. Alpha for tomorrow. Disappointment heals and moves into the past, and a wish comes true. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. You may be spending time with Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. And then you may have like feeling relief around something. Adonis, and then we see people move forward sometimes. Yes, that's true. Well, that's another thing. You know what? My reader would say all the time, she would say, all my birds fly. At some point, you're not going to want to come back, or you're not going to need to come back, or you won't come back as much. And it's true, because my friend, I don't think that she's been back since she got married. I know she hasn't been back since she got married, because my reader has said it, anyhow. But sometimes life just moves forward, and sometimes you think like you mature out of this situation. Like, not to say that you're in an immature situation, but sometimes, like, when I think of things that hurt me or bothered me so much when I was younger, and I think about it now, it doesn't seem like it's such a big deal, but at the time it was devastating. And I remember like the way I reacted, and I feel like a lot of it had to do with me, like, emotionally not being mature enough to handle it. Like, it wasn't a big deal. But in my head at that moment, it really was a big deal. Yeah, anyway. TB, I reached out to the Leo, but he hasn't responded. What's going on? He's a little undecided, and he's feeling a little bit like unsure. Things may be a little out of balance with justice in reverse. You still could hear from him at some point. I just think he's a little awkward, or he doesn't know how to handle it. I don't know if he's feeling a little, like a little awkward around the situation. But I think you still could hear from him at some point. Martisha, General. Perseverance pays off, and then you get some money coming in. You have like, you may be working on a new creative project or creative hobby. You have a wish that comes true. Something may happen that makes you happy around finances improving this month. Areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward, and don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around both personal and professional relationships. Stacy, for tomorrow, you could have money coming in, and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Plus, you may have a new job or business opportunity present itself, if not tomorrow, soon. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Life begins to move forward. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Raymond, what is my ex's current state? I heard she's heartbroken. Yeah, she's not in a great place, because she doesn't take a whole lot of responsibility for her actions. So it's like, if you don't learn your lesson, you keep repeating the same thing. And the older you get, the harder it is, because you don't have, it's like when you're young, you get away with things because you're young, right? Like, if it's like, say, for example, like my friend, when she was little, she stole gum from the convenience store or whatever. She was with her sister. Her sister made her take her back and made her give it back. Anyway, and the person at the drugstore was, like, you understand, because it's a kid and kids do stupid things. But when an adult does it, it's not so cute. And that's what's happening with her. It's like, she's not cute anymore. Like, nobody wants to deal with her shit anymore, because it's a lot of shit that she dumps on other people. So no, she's not in a good place. She's not in a good place, but she needs to work on herself. And she's not working on herself. She's blaming other people. Like, it's your fault I lost my job. It's your fault that my bills are too high. It's your fault that it's not. It's your fault because you don't take responsibility. So yeah, she's not in a great place. Stacy, finances for the rest of the week. Finances are okay. You have a wish that comes true. Money's coming in. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel relief. Listen to your intuition, and life begins to move forward. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Finances are okay. Yeah, you got the sun here bringing in happiness. You should be okay. Maria, about work. Okay, you may see an improvement around work. So I don't know what your story is, but areas of your life that have been out of balance now start to come back into balance with a wish coming true, bringing in happiness. A disappointment around work could move into the past with a new opportunity on the horizon that may be bringing in more money. You're no longer holding yourself back. Expressing your wants and needs around work could lead you to a new journey. So if you're currently happy with like a current job, you may move forward in your current company. If you're unhappy, exploring your options could lead you to greater pastures because you definitely have more money coming in and a new beginning on the horizon. That may be sometime over the spring. Adonis, let me open up my mail. Hang on. Oh, thank you, Adonis, for sending that. Thank you. The meeting should go well. It should go well. You've got no longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward successfully. Listen to your intuition. I think, yeah, I don't think that you're going to end up doing summer. I mean, you may, but I doubt it. I don't think so. I think that you're probably just going to go to. Now, would you graduate in the winter, like at the end of the fall semester? Because it looks like it goes well. You have everything that needs to, you like, it's like you're on top of everything. You know what needs to be done. You just go over like logistically what needs to get done, and then you'll be finished. Oh, you got cause for celebration around it. I don't think you're gonna have any flags. Yeah, no, I think you're gonna be fine. You got happiness around it. That shit's anxiety, right? Julie, what's going on with Alan, his love life now? I don't think he's got anything really going on. It's like stagnant. I don't think he's got much going on. I don't think much has changed around him. I think he's just kind of going along with the way things are for right now. Raymond, my love life for March. You see anyone new coming in for me? I don't know physical features. I can't answer that. But you have, you may have choices and options. There could be a Capricorn. There could be a Leo. There may be another fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A wish comes true. Explore your options leads to success. Life comes back into balance. Adonis, no, just because of the 2 to 3 classes. But I'm okay with this delay. I don't even want to risk. Yeah, I agree. I agree. The one and only. My Leo partner hasn't been answering my calls or responding to my texts since last week. He recently changed his shift. He says he's tired. However, I feel he's hiding something. I can't answer if somebody is hiding something because people are hiding all sorts of things. If you think he's specifically hiding something, that would be the question to ask. Like, does he want to break up with me? Or is he not telling me that he met somebody else? Like, that would be the question. But to answer broadly, is he hiding something? Everybody's hiding something. D, for the rest of the week. Slow and steady wins the race, but life may move forward on solid ground. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you may be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Nikki, can you tell me if my ex Terry and I will get back together? As of right now, I don't see that. Three of Cups can indicate that there may be somebody else around the situation for right now. I wouldn't sit around and wait on it. H2O, who will I be in a committed relationship with? You have new energy coming in, so there may be something around you right now that's keeping you stagnant. Cutting away old energy, letting go of things that no longer serve you can help your love life move forward, and it may move forward with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer sometime over the summer, or possibly, most likely it's going to be water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Lily, can I know how the Pisces feels about me? May find you to be successful, smart, intelligent, and down to earth. Kind-hearted, caring, unique, well-balanced. Confident, independent, hardworking, successful, a loyal friend. Pretty good, pretty good. Bebecita, the black car passing my house over and over and then following me and walking, who can this be? Do I know them? It's kind of scary. I don't think it's anybody that you know, but if that you see them again, I would get their plate and I would call the police if they're actually following you. Yeah. If they're just passing by your house and you live on a street, with other houses, that's not that big of a deal. But if they're passing your house and following you as a person, I would get their plate and let the police know. I don't think it's anybody that you know. Vanessa, does A still have strong feelings for me? There's no way to measure whether or not how strong somebody's feelings are. I would say this person could care about you, but it looks like they may have moved on with their life at this point, or they moved in a different direction. Puzzle Kavaya, General from March. Could have some money coming in and success coming in around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant may now move forward towards greener pastures with the disappointment healing and moving into the past. Maybe spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Maybe spending time with a Virgo. New beginnings on the horizon. Don't look back on the past. Maria, General. You may have success coming in around work, school, or business, and a disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. A wish comes true. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. And then you may be feeling like taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care is kind of like rest, relaxation, and self-care is like kind of like what you need. Slow and steady wins the race. Not bad. Maria, what does Sagittarius think of me? He pushed me away. He may find you to be a nice person, somebody who is strong, confident, hardworking, successful, somebody who's kind, compassionate, and sincere, somebody who is down to earth, somebody who is like loyal, kind-hearted, courageous, strong. If he's not letting you go, then he's playing mind games with you. Then you have to make the decision, because otherwise it's going to cause a trauma bond. And then you don't want to be trauma bonded to someone. So I don't know what the circumstance is, but let's just say you were dating and things were going well, and then all of a sudden he was like, well, I don't want to be in a committed relationship. And then you're like, oh, okay, you move forward with your life, and then he starts calling and you're responding to him and flirting, and then he pulls back and that shit kind of continues. It's going to form a trauma bond. So I would be careful with it, if that's what you mean by he won't let you go, because it's like either we're here or we're not. And if we're not here, then that's it. But then that would be the boundary you have to set. Lydia, Pisces towards me. May hear from him soon. You have communication coming in, and you may feel relief around life moving forward. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs and set boundaries if you need to, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wants to get together soon. Maybe sometime early this month. Liz, love for this weekend. Love for this weekend looks good. Somebody may make you an offer that will be hard to turn down that leads to success. You could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. If you're in a committed relationship, things look good. Not in a committed relationship, somebody may be coming in, looking for commitment or with commitment potential. It also looks like you may have an Aries here or a Sagittarius, and cause for celebration comes in around life moving forward. Pretty good. Anusha, will I be able to purchase a house this year? I'm trying a lot to find it in my budget. All right, let's send positive vibes out there. I think this is going to be the year that you'll be able to do it. Yeah, I think you can make it happen this year. MNG girl, anything in love for me in the next few weeks? If you're currently in a relationship, it should be functioning well, but slow to move forward. If you're not with anyone, things may be slow to move forward, but you may have an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or possibly a Virgo. New beginnings are on the horizon that could lead you to success, even if it is slowly moving forward. You do have romance coming in, and life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Current relationship or next relationship you enter should have long-term potential. The one and only, can you tell me why is my Leo partner not answering my calls and texts? Because he's seeing someone else or just busy due to his shift changes? I don't necessarily think he's seeing anyone else. I don't see a third party here, but I do think he's looking for space, and I think that there is more to it than him just being busy. He's setting a boundary. Yeah, what I would do here is I would give him a little bit of space. I wouldn't reach out to him until you hear from him, especially if you've called and texted repeatedly. I would just kind of give him some time, wait to hear from him, because he's setting a boundary of some type. And even though I don't see anybody here, there it looks like there's trouble in the relationship. Macy, why did AD block me? Do you see AD reaching out anytime soon? Fool is in reverse, which means you're going to find out more around this situation. But it looks as if this person is setting a boundary. I don't see communication coming in on the immediate horizon. You may have to give it some time. Touch of love. What is Rex's energy right now towards me? It's kind of slow. Got the Hangman here. It's like slow, stable, grounded. It's okay. It's kind of neutral, more or less. Doll face love. Doll face love. Okay, if you're currently in a relationship, a disappointment heals, and this relationship could have long-term potential. If you're not with anyone, then you have new energy that could be coming in with long-term potential, maybe water, or it could be fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But love should be moving forward this spring, bringing in happiness, contentment, and feeling grounded and stable. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve, but cooperation and compromise helps, like, lead you to success in your relationship. Samantha, general for March. Making decisions that push life forward towards greener pastures. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Anxiety eases. Could be spending time with the Sagittarius. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. But paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Adonis, I'm reading it now. Energy would be okay. You know what I think would happen is I don't think that they would pick up, but I think you would hear from them a couple of days later. So it's like initially I don't think that much would happen. They would see it. It would register for them that the call was made. And then you probably would hear from them a couple of days later. Energy around it's a little like chaotic, but that's like I understand it. Amber, is Jay the Capricorn still in a relationship with his child's mother? I think there still is something going on between them, yeah. Explore. I wanted a loving, truthful, and honest relationship, and I do that myself. But I cheated in my relationship with Kuldeep. I wanted a one-on-one relationship, but I've come a bit of a playboy. Guidance. Well, you know what? It's tough because there is a part here that kind of needs to do that. There may be a part of you that needs to experience things. It's like such a catch-22, right? Because everybody wants to have that fairy tale where everything is perfect and like, you know, I don't know. Like I would think when I was young, right? I would think to myself, oh, like your high school sweetheart. Everybody hears about the high school sweetheart, and then you marry them and everything is perfect. And that's just not life. It's just not like that. And then sometimes you look at, or you know somebody that had the high school sweetheart, and it's not what you think it is. Like sometimes one or both of the partners feel like they need to experience something that they haven't experienced because they've been with the same person since they're 14 years old. So there may be a part of you that may just need to allow yourself to have that freedom to experience things that maybe you didn't before. And, obviously, I, like, I don't condone cheating on somebody, right? Because nobody wants to be cheated on. But I can understand why it happens sometimes. So this is really for you to figure out what it is that you want and need. And if you really feel like now you need to explore your options and get out there and see, what's going down, then that may be for you to just be honest and tell this person, listen, this is what I really want, but I have this, burning desire inside me right now, and I don't know that I could be in a committed relationship. But that's for you to decide. The cards can't tell you what to do. It's like everything is always a catch 22 because it's always about the road not taken. It's like, well, what happens if I would have taken that job, or what happens if I would have dated that guy? Like we can't wonder about what could have happened. We can only go with the choices that we made. But if you've made a choice to, kind of fool around or see what else is out there, that may be telling you a lot about where you are in your life right now. And it's okay to be in that place. Like, it's okay to not be ready to be settled today. Like, maybe that's for you 5 years from now. Or maybe it's for you at the end of the month. Maybe you just got to get this shit out of your system. Sometimes we go through that. Like, I went through this time in my life where I was out drinking all the time. I was karaoke, I was hanging out at the bar. You couldn't pay me now. You couldn't pay me to go to spend that time that I spent at the bar. It's like that's what I needed at that moment. That's where my life was. That's where my friends were. Now I'm like I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Not doing that. Although I was never a club person. Like, I never wanted to be with like crazy loud music and people touching me. Don't touch me. I don't like that. But a quiet bar with the jukebox and the locals, that's where I am. That's where I was. But now, like, I don't have the energy for that anymore. But, like, you're at that, like, ages and stages. It's like where you are in your life, and it's okay. But you have to be the one to make that decision. I know. It reminds me of the friend that I had that she never had a boyfriend in high school. And she started dating her boyfriend when she was 19, right after high school. And she said, my whole life I always wanted a boyfriend. And now I have one. Excuse me. And she's like, and I'm not any happier than I was before. She goes, I thought I would be so happy. And she's like, I wasn't happier than I was before. I thought that I would be more happy. And that's when you realize, because happiness doesn't come from the outside. Happiness comes from the inside. Anyway. Ladybug, reading for me, and Juan. Expressing your wants and needs around this situation could be helpful. Don't be afraid to set boundaries if you need to. I don't know where you are in this relationship, but you do have communication coming in or picking up, and expressing your wants and needs could be helpful. Listen to your intuition. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Things do look a little out of balance between the two of you. Mega love. When it comes to love, disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and a new journey may be beginning with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have long-term commitment potential coming in if you're not with anyone right now. If you're already with someone, as long as your relationship is well functioning, it should continue to function well, and it has long-term potential. Lovely, may get a general. Life could change for you for the better quickly when you're clear about your wants and needs. But if you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Maybe spending time with the Sagittarius or an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan may make you feel relieved. And then you got choices and options that come in around social activity. Back burner energy. Mountain girl energy around getting myself financially stable in the next 3 months. I think you could make it happen because you have life coming into balance with cooperation and compromise. Life moves forward around a new journey and a side business, side project that could be bringing in extra money. Coco for tomorrow. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward with a wish that comes true. Money comes in, finances improve. Listen to your intuition. You may have new beginnings on the horizon that lead to success, and you could be spending time with a Leo. And then you have like the hard work that you put into work, school, or business does not go unnoticed. Pretty good. Chucks. How's the weekend gonna go? Things should go well. Slow and steady wins the race, but you have a wish that comes true. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Empress could be bringing in love and money or more of it this weekend. Pretty good. Culture envy. Work over the next 2 days. Work is okay. It's average. It's average. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. But life is moving forward with choices and options and success, and it's okay. It's like average. Like you'll accomplish whatever you set your mind to over the next 2 days, and it's moving forward. It is what it is kind of a thing. It's not bad. It's not bad. Amy, someone told me a few months back that Sonny cheated on me. Was she telling me the truth or was it a misunderstanding? Okay, so I don't know what who this person is or what they said or how it could be a misunderstanding. Like they didn't explain to you what they knew. Metal Rain, is there any romantic interest in me from Simone or am I just dreaming? No, she could have an interest. There could be an interest. DJ, what color cards? Blue, orange, purple? Rimmel, what's coming towards me in love? You have new opportunities coming in. You have a wish that comes true around life moving forward with choices and options. You could have a Sagittarius here. You may have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have long-term commitment potential around your next relationship. And life could change for you for the better quickly as long as you're clear about your wants and needs and you don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Adonis, I'm reading it now. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think there's a level of feeling guilty about it. So I'm not sure where the guilty comes from. Usually shit like that happens in childhood. So somewhere along the way they may have picked up that it was bad or that it was like something to feel guilty about. But no, over it or past it, no. Where the hell am I here on this list? New love, am I a psychic? Yes. Could I work with it? I'm not sure, but I have a feeling about it. Okay, that's a hard question to answer because everybody is psychic. Everybody can learn, but you should know if you're having insight on something and it's actually coming true, that would be something that you would know. The cards can't tell you that you're psychic, yes or no. You know what I mean? Like it's something that you need to develop, and everybody has the ability to develop it, just like everybody has the ability to learn how to cook, or everybody can learn how to paint. You just need to be taught and you need to work with it. So it's kind of like a hard question to answer. Do I see you making money as of right now, making a full-time living off of that? No. Like, I don't know what you would be doing, like working with the police or something like that to solve cases. I don't see that here. Like it doesn't look like much is coming from it as of right now, but yeah, it's it's like asking, well, am I a good singer? Well, I don't know. Do you sing? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the cards can't tell you what you are. You have to figure out what you are. But there's too many people, I think, that are not they believe things that aren't true. Do you know what I mean? Like somebody will say something like, well, he's stalking me, and the person's not. Like it's like you want that to be true, or like you maybe the person may have said something or seen something or liked a picture, and now in your head it's more than it is, and that not you, but whoever. And I've had people swear to me things that they believed were true because they had a feeling and nothing ever came of it. I mean, I've had feelings too that nothing ever came of. And I'm like, I really think that that's going to happen. And then it didn't happen, or vice versa. Oh, no, no way that's going to happen. And then it did. So could you make a living off of it? I mean, you could make a living off it. I don't see it as of right now, but it's something that you really have to ask yourself. Like if you're, I don't know how to explain it. You have to learn how to work with your intuition and listen to it. Like, I can't even think of any. All right, there were certain feelings. So I had a friend once say to me that I spend too much time talking about myself on my channel. And I had another friend of mine who's a reader, and I said to her, I said, the reason why I talk about myself is because it's the feeling that I get. So it's like the feeling that I got when my mom was diagnosed terminally ill, that feeling, when I feel that feeling, I know that it's not good because I've had that feeling before. So if something in a reading calls me back to some way that I felt, I always pay attention to that. But it took me a really long time to get to that place to understand it. So when Dylan was sick and I was taking him to the hospital and I was worried that I was going to have to put him down, I knew that he was going to be okay because I didn't have that same feeling that I had when my mom was diagnosed. So when you start to connect those dots, you'll start to understand how your intuition is working. But could you make a living doing what with it? Like working with the police or solving crimes? I don't see that right now if that's what you're asking, but I'm not sure how else you would be making money with it. Anyhow. Amy, someone told me a few months ago. Oh, I read that one already. Emily, near future for Jane and May. You have communication either coming in or picking up, and something may happen that makes you happy. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. Listen to your intuition, and the hard work that you put into the relationship should pay off. Darlene, love for March. Okay, if you're already in a relationship, the relationship should be functioning pretty well and successful, bringing in happiness. If you're not with anyone, don't look back on the past. Life is moving forward with cooperation and compromise. The disappointment heals and moves into the past. And you could be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Amy, like she was talking about another Sonny because she doesn't know me or him. And when I was talking about him, she told me that he was involved with someone. We were mutuals talking. Okay, I'm really not sure what you're asking. There was two Sonnies, and you didn't question as to who she was actually talking about, because I mean, I can't answer a question if I don't know who she is. I don't know who the other Sonny is. And why would she just come right out and tell you that this person cheated on you if it wasn't true? Or even if it was true, why would she come out and tell you? Like, usually people don't get involved in stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think that there's more to this story than I'm getting, or that there's more happening here that I understand. Lima, my boss asked if I would extend my temp assignment. I'd rather not, but I could use the money. I'm undecided. Well, I would find out how long they want you to extend it for, because it looks like it could be a good opportunity, and it might not be that much longer. Miku, general for the next 24 hours. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. Money comes in, finances may improve, and that could make you happy or feel a little more financially secure. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. DJ wants angel cards. Knight of Air, intelligent, decisive, idealistic, and tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. You've got creative solutions. Renewal, Archangel Jeremiel, review and evaluate a favorable assessment of the facts. It's time to move in a new direction. Four of Earth, being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, and giving to those less fortunate. Shrishti, what are Akshat's intentions and feelings for me? He has expressed his feelings and we're in a relationship. So he expressed his feelings for you. So you should know what his feelings are. I don't see any specific intentions. Things look slow to move forward, but he may be happy and content with the way things are right now. Yeah, he may be feeling like happy and content with the way things are right now. I don't see any specific intentions. I would say if you have something specifically intended, it may be a good idea to mention it to him. I don't know how long ago this relationship started, but he seems to be content with the way things are right now. Red, outcome if I date Seth. I mean, it looks like it could be a well-functioning relationship. You got the Four of Wands, which could have long-term potential around it. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't. At least give it a shot. Adonis, I'm reading it now. Oh no. I think that that could be true. Yeah. Yeah, it may be true. I don't know that it was for anything bad, though. I don't think it was a bad thing. But I'm surprised that they didn't say anything, you know, like I needed to XYZ, so I used this. But yeah, I think that that could be true. Yeah, they did something. Could have been a mix up. Yeah, that happens, especially if it's the same bank with the same car, you know, the same color. Amy, okay, so can I ask if Sonny cheated on me during his friend Avi's wedding or on his university event last November and December? Well, you know, I do think that there are issues in this relationship. So the Three of Cups in reverse can indicate that there may have been a third party around this situation. Things look out of balance. The two of you aren't on the same page, and you have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So something around this relationship is not right. Yeah. I would confront him is what I would do. I would confront him. He's going to lie about it, so he's not going to tell you the truth, but you'll probably know if he's lying. Three of Cups in reverse. Somebody has interfered in this situation, but Three of Pentacles, things are out of balance. So the two of you are not on the same page. You're not after the same, you're not looking at things the same way. Blair, what's coming towards me? You have money coming in, finances are improving, feeling grounded and stable, life is moving forward. You could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan. Life is coming into balance, and you may have something nice happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. And then you may have a new relationship around or success around a current relationship. Okay, I can't answer for how does he feel about me. I don't know who he is. Adonis, also the account doesn't have any other activity. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it could be something simple like that, which would make more sense because if you did that, you would know somebody was going to see it. Although, yeah, I mean, yeah, like it wouldn't have been intentional because you would know. Like, why would you do something like that intentionally without saying anything? Because you know the person's going to find out. Anyhow. Eminem, love for Taurus. If this person is currently in a relationship, they should be feeling grounded and stable and content with the way things are. If they're not with anyone, they have choices coming in. They may have a Cancer coming in. They could have Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They're a slow mover. Life will move forward successfully, but slow and steady wins the race. They may be kind of content with the way things are right now. Dog, his name is David. How does he feel about me? Was that the question? May find you to be somebody who is like cooperative, pleasant, strong, confident, independent, hardworking, successful, somebody who's respectable, loyal friend, somebody who's genuinely happy or pleasant to be around. Madonna's cards that come up around B&I at this point. There's relief that comes in. Relief comes in after communication. A new beginning is possible. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. So it may be the kind of thing where, like, if you're feeling like, hey, I don't know what to do, Two of Swords in reverse, undecided, take some time for, like, rest, relaxation, and don't do anything until you're ready. You know, focus on yourself. But there's going to be communication that comes in eventually. And you guys will probably get back on track at some point, or things will start to come back into balance. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Anybody else here I haven't answered for? Now, Amy's energy around the audios I sent her today, I gave her a reading. Pretty good. So may feel grounded and stable, well balanced, but also may have like a lot of respect for you with the Six of Pentacles. You may have said a couple of things that she didn't like, or that she didn't want to hear, but she knew that it was right. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I knew that, but I don't want to admit it. But overall, I think that it went well and she was happy with it. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for yet? Alrighty, then I'm going to wrap it up, and I will see you guys tomorrow. What time tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe around 11 or 12, something like that. We'll see how it goes. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.